Welcome to Bourbon and Bond. I'm Emily.
And I'm Rich.
And this is our second episode of the US Sip and Trip series. So for episode 2 of the US Sip and Trip series, we'll be reviewing this bottle we picked up in Centennial Liquors in Las Vegas. This is the latest bottle in the Old Forester Whiskey Row series.
Old Forester 1924. So we picked this up in Las Vegas. It was the first part of our US trip, and it was from a liquor store called Centennial Liquors, which at first was quite hard to find actually in Las Vegas.
Yeah, it really was.
And because it doesn't really look like a liquor store out the front, it's a 7-Eleven with a liquor store inside, and it's but the guys there are really nice people. The guy there helped us there, and if you ever go to Las Vegas, we highly recommend visiting Centennial Liquors. They have a very good selection, and we were very lucky to find the Old Forester 1924. Old Forester is one of our favorite distilleries.
Yeah.
We visited Old Forester and did a tour and everything a few years ago. Bloody awesome distillery.
Yeah, so this is the latest bottle in the Whiskey Row series from Old Forester. So it's quite exciting that we've got this one and we can give this one a go today.
That's right. So let's crack on.
Cool.
So this is 10 years old at 100 proof. There's a nice colour to it, nice dark amber colour.
Oh, chocolate on the nose. That's great.
Yeah, that's quite chocolate, isn't it? Nice bit of oak on there.
Yeah.
Get some cherry.
Me too. I just want to drink it. It smells brilliant.
Okay, onto the palate. Oh, wow.
I've got oak to start with.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, for like a 10-year-old bourbon, it's got a nice amount of oak actually.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, I'm getting that chocolate coming through in the
Yeah, I
palate
was
as well.
going to say, the chocolate is very strong.
And almost like raspberry in this cherry. There's certainly
that berry
fruit,
taste.
berry. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, and really bold flavours coming through.
They are.
Yeah, they definitely are. Okay, second sip.
There's more cherry on the second sip.
Yeah, that really cements it.
Yeah.
That flavour in there.
The oak has kind of calmed down a bit on the second sip.
Yeah, definitely. You really do get the Old Forester profile in there though. But I think at the end I'll say where I think this for me stands in the Whiskey Row series.
Okay.
But yeah, I think I'll wait to the end on that one.
Third sip.
Okay, on to the third sip.
I'm just getting so much chocolate.
Yeah, and I'm getting on the finish. I'm getting quite a dried oakness to it. There's nice dried oak, sort of bitter oak actually, but that's very nice actually. Yeah. So we're getting it's chocolatey. We're getting cherries,
raspberries.
Getting nice amounts of oak on there, and I think overall for me, I mean it's got real bold flavours. It's not too complex, but the flavours are very bold.
That's right. It doesn't seem too complex, but the chocolate is so strong.
Yeah.
The oak, to start with, is so strong, and even now it is quite strong, but I think the chocolate and the berry flavours are overpowering in a good way. They're really nice.
Yeah, I think it's quite an expensive bottle. If we look at the Whiskey Row lineup, compared to the other bottles, this is pretty expensive at MSRP. I think it's like between $115 to $130. You'll find it at reasonable prices. I'm sure liquor stores in the States sell it for a lot more in some areas, but around that's MSRP, and we got it for like I think $120. But I know it's expensive, but I personally think it's worth that MSRP, even though it's a bit expensive, but if you're willing to pay it as well, it's certainly worth it. And I would like to do, because I'm not sure whether it will be 1920, Old Forest 1920. I know because Old Forest 1920 is slightly higher proof. This is 100 proof. I don't know whether that will.
What proof is 1920?
1920 is 115 proof.
Yeah, so I think that difference, that higher proof, does make quite an impact in what you think of the overall taste of the bottle.
Yeah, I mean, I think personally I'll need to do it side by side, but because that'd be really interesting actually.
It'd be interesting, but I think that'd be, I don't know, unfair.
Might be.
Yeah.
I mean, 15 proof higher than the 1924.
But it'd be good to see what flavours you can get out of that.
Yeah.
In comparison.
That's right. But this is certainly a quality pour. I think at MSRP it's fine. I think it's pushing it at that price. Would be nice if it was lower in the States.
I don't know, but saying that, there is quite a lot of oak on it, and you would normally get that on more expensive bourbons.
Yeah, that's right.
And for this age, I think that's really good.
And I suppose it's the minimum of 10 years, isn't it?
Yeah, that's true.
So there could be slightly higher aged bourbons in it. And we have heard on the grapevine that this year's release is one of the best releases of it. So we're very lucky to be able to get this one. But it'd be very interesting to know exactly the ages that are in it. But because we know it's a minimum of 10 years.
Yeah, but surely they're not going to be putting like a 15-year-old bourbon.
Well, no, but they could have a slightly higher as well.
Yeah.
They just have to put the lowest year on there. And it is typically a 10-year. But yeah.
Cool. So overall, I think this is a very nice bourbon. It's got quite a syrupy taste to it. The chocolate is divine.
Yeah.
I like the oak on it, and I don't think it's too oaky. We say it's got a lot of oak in it, but it's not too oaky. I think it's brilliant.
Yeah. I just wish we could get this over here in the UK.
Yeah, we've got to be careful with this one.
Yeah, that's right. But hopefully one day we'll start getting it over here.
Thanks for joining us, and look out for episode 3 of our US Sip and Trip series.
Grab a dram.
Until next time.
Cheers.